Previously on Down by the River.
Guys, first St. Lawrence smallmouth bass right there, baby.
Diced grilled chicken.
Okay, I see it.
Dude, look at that. Shit. Oh, he doesn't count. He's retarded.
He's a dirt fish. Look at that thing, dude. I can't even hold it straight. Look at that thing.
All right. Day 3 of St. Lawrence trip. So far, we have accomplished 1 smallmouth, 1 walleye, 1 pike, 1 pickerel. 2 full days of fishing. So, we have a lot of work to do. We're going to a brand new area. Can't really see a brand new body of water, but brand new section of the river. We're going further up towards Lake Ontario. We're going to see what we can do to redeem ourselves, to try to salvage this vacation. Honestly, salvage a little bit of our confidence as well. So I'm hoping that today we turn everything around. Part of our strategy today, we're going to double up. We're going to fish early morning, and if we don't have any success or we don't have a stellar day, we're going to take a break, head back out in the afternoon, and we're going to fish this thing as hard as we possibly can and do our best to finally conquer catching those smallmouth, finally figure out where those fish are and stop blinking. Man, we really need this one. So let's go.
We get out there. Bobby drops the trolling motor, tries to maneuver, tries to get us in position on this set of shoals that we were going to fish that we picked out on maps. But it's really hard to keep position. It's really hard to keep the boat from just drifting where it wants to, regardless of what input we put into the trolling motor. Now, I'm having second thoughts at this point, looking at this place like, I don't know how to fish this. This is going to be tough. I'm not going to be able to even stand on the back deck because it's going to be too rough. And Bobby stops and says,
I'm trying to get right into those shoals. This wind is gonna kick our ass, buddy.
yeah, it is.
This is gonna suck, man. I hate to say it. This is gonna be very bad.
Yeah. You want to try to find a more, is there an area that's more sheltered that we can get to?
Yeah, that very well may be happening.
Find a bay or something that we can get inside?
Yeah, we might not even be able to, you know?
Right, true. I think we're going to call it. I think we're going to go home and get out of here. By home, we don't mean back home to Vermont. We mean back to home base and regroup. And I agree. I think that was probably the single best decision we made throughout this whole trip. So what did we do? We motored back to the ramp, and on the way back, I start Googling. Pull my phone out and start looking for a lake. Because at this point, we wanted to save our trip. We want to make video. We want to make some content. So I find a lake that's nearby that looks like it's got largemouth, smallmouth, walleye, bunch of species. And we decide that that's what we're going to do. We're just going to cut our losses and go fish water that we're familiar with, a fairly large wooded lake, and try to see if we can catch some fish. So we hit the water with a plan to just fish. No real strategy. We're just going to pick a spot, start working our way around, see what we can get. Almost immediately, Bobby lays into his first fish. Dude, you caught a fish. Look at that, guys.
You guys don't know how much I needed this, but that's first fish.
Now, this rock bass was more significant than you think. 1, Bobby's first fish of the day. But 2, not only were we trying to fish this lake to try to catch fish and save our weekend, but we had also had this plan going into the weekend, long before we even got to St. Lawrence. We had this plan where we were going to do the Alabama Hotbag Challenge. Now you might be asking yourself, what in the heck is an Alabama Hotbag? Well, let me show you.
So this is an Alabama hot bag. First it was cornstarch, like about that much. Trust me, I know. 2 hard-boiled eggs, Vienna sausage. I don't remember if I add the juice or not. Oh, okay, juice is in there. Some beautiful Vienna beef sausages with the juice. Okay, handful of sunflower seeds. I know, a texture nightmare. Garlic parmesan is what I'm rocking today. Some hot sauce. Now, this wasn't what he used in the video. He used some very specific hot sauce, but I feel like this is kind of a cure-all. Here's where it gets wild. You mush it. You mush it all together. So then here's the craziest part of the whole thing, is you bite off the corner and suck it out. That smells like a diarrhea fart. Like a diarrhea fart. Diarrhea fart. If somebody let that out by me, I'd tell them go to the bathroom quick. Pinky's out. Cheers.
Pretty disgusting, right? So the loser has to eat one of these things. The competition rules had not really been set yet because originally we were going to do it on the St. Lawrence. So the idea was biggest smallmouth. Simple, right? We can't do that on this body of water, so we changed the rule set. The rule set was first fish gets a point. Bobby has a point for that rock bass. Biggest fish of each species gets a bonus point. Now Bobby has 2 points. An additional point for every fish. So that fish, that rock bass, was worth 3 points to start out the day. But that's okay, because we have a long day ahead of us, and we're gonna keep fishing. So we work our way around. I lay into my first largemouth. There we go.
Fucking A, son.
Largemouth on the board.
Sweet. Oh, wacky, huh?
Yeah, oh yeah. That's my
No, what color?
black. You can use any color you want as long as it's black. Alright guys, so largemouth. This fish right here is considered 2 points because it's now the biggest largemouth and 1 fish.
Slow and tiny upgrades. Two fish is a pattern. What? Better largemouth. Good looking largemouth. Do you have spots here? I don't think so.
I don't think so. Maybe. I got a fish on that.
Let's go.
Yep, there's a fish on that. Had to catch up to him.
Is that a smallie?
That looks like a little smallie. It is.
Nice, dude.
New species,
Nice
baby.
species, dude.
Hell yeah, dude.
That water is chilly.
He is, he's gonna be,
And you don't worry about closed mouth or anything.
yeah, I mean, we'll go with 11 and a half.
Oh, 11 and a half, yeah.
Dude, he's, yeah. Bye, bud. Good luck. May the odds ever be in your favor, because you're about to become pike food, bro, the way you're bleeding.
Yeah, he's bleeding pretty good.
You're gonna attract you some pikes.
3 fish total. I got the biggest rock bass. I got the first fish. So that's 2 points plus my 3. I'm back up to 5 points now. Nice. Does not beat yours. We don't need to worry about measuring them, but
We kind of went back and forth for quite a while. Fished throughout the day until, I'm ashamed to admit, until disaster struck. So we came around this point and we're flipping a bluff wall. I had tied on a Texas rig because I thought, you know what? This is a perfect place to throw a Texas rig craw. I flipped it in and it got hung on a rock. Now Bobby's tying off. We're sitting there spot locked. I can't get this thing out of this rock, and this braid will not break. So in a last ditch effort, I give it one more good tug.
you like him?
Yeah, that broke right when I wasn't ready.
Oh shit! It snapped.
Yeah,
Holy fuck!
I was pulling hard. Yeah, no, I was pulling hard, and then it fucking just broke right as I
I
fucking.
almost shit my fucking pants, dude. It's all on camera. Holy fucking hell. I'm looking at my phone. I'm like, all right, I got a nice little shark going.
And I fell into the boat. Now, partly why the fall looks so weird is because when I felt myself start to go, I kind of threw myself towards the boat instead of falling in the water, because I was headed to the water initially, and kind of just basically threw myself onto the floor of the boat. And then we ended the day with our dues. Final score, 12-7. I had the 7. So I got to eat a hotbag. Bobby, in a moment of solidarity, decided that he was going to join me in this awful endeavor.
My fucking Alabama hotbag actually has a leak, and that I think is more terrifying than anything. We're only doing one bite of this, guys. Oh god, this is fucking terrible, man. Ready?
Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, yeah, I can't do it. Wow.
Very convenient system. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fucking clean this up. See something disgusting? Oh. Oh!
Oh, God.
Oh! No!
I'm going to tell you right now, that was one of the most disgusting things I ever put in my mouth. Combined with the fact that Bobby then proceeded to basically cover himself in hotbag. And I have no better way of wording that. So we decided at that point the day was over. Bobby's covered in this nasty goo. We had at least got some fish and kind of salvaged our trip a little bit. So with our fishing over and Bobby covered in hotbag, we packed everything up. We headed back to the hotel for dinner. One more task that we needed to complete for the trip. For those of you who are not familiar with Bobby, he is Bobby Roast Beef from the Jigs and Bigs podcast, and he had to record the live show for Tuesday's episode. The way that works is we do a live stream for the Jig Heads, and members get to see the actual making of the episode before it comes out in audio only form on Tuesdays. So me being with him, we decided we were going to do a co-host situation where I was going to be hanging out with Bobby, drinking some beers, record the episode. It was a lot of fun. And then I went to bed. Got up early this morning, started telling you guys the story of my journey. I've also been reflecting about what I consider to be a successful failure of a vacation. I did not get on fish. I did not really accomplish any of my goals up there. But rather than give up and just write this place off, it's inspired me. It's created a chip on my shoulder for next year. So to you, St. Lawrence River, especially Alexandria Bay area, I will be back next year, and you will give up your secrets. You will give up one of the monster smallmouth. But for now, I'm gonna finish out this drive, go home, spend time with the wife and the dog, and call it a day. I want to thank you guys for coming along with me. I know this was a long one, and it was kind of a weird video, but I wanted to think of a way to salvage it, and I thought, what better way than to tell you the story myself and let you guys live my vacation with me. If you haven't already, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and as always, let's get out there and catch more fish.